It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas and sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas and sunrise.
Good morning, TGIF. Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. I am Philip Simon.
And I am Gandhi Pinder, filling in for the beautiful and talented Anastasia Palacios. I am on the Elevation Award nominated.
You're nominated?
You are nominated.
Oh, I'm nominated.
Bahamas at Sunrise.
Bahamas at Sunrise is nominated.
For Talk Show of the Year. So I have arrived. I hosted Big Show. So if you have good sense, you got to get on board. You got to join Bahamas at Sunrise. How about that?
Listen, congratulations to the counselors and
Yes.
the whole entire crew here. I mean, they make it happen. We just sit in the chair. I mean, they make it happen. But listen, good to see you. It's been a minute.
Thank you.
You've changed up quite a few things here.
You know what they say about a woman who cuts her hair. Not necessarily that she's going through something, but some
That's what I heard.
things
That's
are
what I
about
heard.
to happen. But you know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I would love if you would join me sometime.
Yeah.
I am sharing the Bahamas at Sunrise show. Look how we look.
We're on Facebook Live. I believe we're also on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bahamas at Sunrise.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share it so everybody can tune in.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
For all of the people who set their alarms and their TV, so they turn on Bahamas at Sunrise and they wake up with us in the morning, how do you wake up? Do you hit the snooze button?
I have two phones, and I
Right.
set the alarm on both.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you snooze or no?
No, I don't snooze. I can't trust it. Even though I have two phones, I can't trust it. Whichever one goes up first, I'm up. And the second one just reminds me to keep going.
So you're saying that snoozers are losers?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it just does not work for me. Listen, today I've got on my Junior Achievement shirt.
I love it.
It's a double XL, but it still feels a little snug. I'm getting tired of holding my stomach in here. But February is Junior Achievement Month. It's also Black History Month. We're going to talk about that. We have
Yes.
some historically black colleges in the house. But in Cookman, we're going to be highlighting today. But Junior Achievement all month long, tons of activities. We're going to go see the Prime Minister this morning, Godfrey.
That's amazing.
It's still doing its thing after 40 years. To me, it's still the best youth development program in our country. And by the way, it's 100 years also for Junior Achievement worldwide.
That is
So,
amazing.
a lot of things are happening.
Always hear wonderful
Yeah.
things about Junior Achievement.
Yeah.
And from Junior Achievement to Junior Junk Canoe, we got the winners in the house. So we're going to get to speak with them. And of course, BAIC is here to show us some wonderful
Yeah.
gifts and treats that you can get for your Valentine or your boo.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
say boo?
Hey,
Babe?
of course you can say boo.
Sweetie?
Of course you can say boo.
Honey?
Yeah.
Love?
Oh,
And of course,
did we say that Gandhi is on the show today?
listen. And then, of course, there's that piece about Kobe Bryant.
Yes, I mean, we're still in shock over that. And so anyway, Kari did a wonderful little piece for us out on the streets to get some feedback from those who would have always admired him. And Pastor Ricardo Miller is back.
Whoop, whoop.
And he brought Kathy with him this morning, Kathleen Hassan, to speak about the leadership summit that's coming up in Dallas, Texas, by the way.
Dallas, I love Dallas.
Yeah.
And so, all of that stuff is coming up. But
Oh,
before we
okay.
go
I know it's
into all
coming
of
up.
that.
Okay.
Now, I heard Suzette try to outdo me.
She did.
I can't do
did.
that one. But the Godfrey Burnside with our first look at weather here on the Bahamas at Sunrise. Godfrey?
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Gandhi, and Gandhi's on the show. With my introduction, thank you. Good morning, Bahamas. In your first look at weather at sunrise, we have a cold front over central Florida moving towards the southeast, but that is preceded by a line of showers and thunderstorms that should be ending Grand Bahama within the next hour or so, and New Providence by early afternoon. That front passes through by late morning, early afternoon across Grand Bahama, and by evening across New Providence and Eleuthera. But we also have a special marine warning out for the Northwest Bahamas, and that includes Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini, the Berry Islands, adjacent keys, for those very strong winds up to gale force, gusting up to gale force over the next few hours. I have that cold front, and when the cold front goes out, then those winds will drop off. So we ask the mariners to be very careful, but don't venture far from port, and you swim with the stay out of the water over the next 12 to 18 hours. In weather today, we're looking at variable cloudiness with breezy, with a few showers, possible thunderstorms, and windy, especially across Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini during the morning hours. Partly sunny skies elsewhere with a chance of a shower. Your high temperature reaching 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy and breezy with a few showers, mainly along that frontal boundary. Your low going down to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And between highs and lows across the Caribbean, Barbados, 82 and 76. In Jamaica, 82 and 71. In Trinidad, 83 and 74. And the Turks and Caicos Islands, 81 and 68. Across North America, Atlanta, 51 and 37. In Raleigh, 66 and 40. In Miami, 76 and 65. Dallas, Texas, 63 and 37. And Toronto, Canada, 55 and 15. Cold front goes through the day, so we expect some morning cloudiness tomorrow across New Providence, but some clearing through the weekend. Little cool down comes Saturday morning into Sunday morning, but it'll tend to warm up again on Monday morning. A pretty good weekend still weather-wise during the weekend. Those winds will continue through the weekend across the islands, 15 to 20 knots, so we have a caution out for the boaters. Temperature daytime, up to the day in the low 80s, but after front passes, mid to upper 70s daytime, and the mid-60s at nighttime. That puts you up in your first look at the weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much, Godfrey. Of course, February is Black History Month, and all along, in collaboration with the AKAs and the Alphas, we are celebrating by focusing on some amazing historically black colleges and universities that have played an integral role in educating some of our most distinguished Bahamian men and women for decades. Here this morning to talk to us about Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona, Florida, our Chad Outen, Financial Controller, Sun Oil Limited, and Leslie Pearson. You pronounce your last name.
Pearson Osazua.
Osazua, and she's got an equally long title, Senior Manager, Risk Analytics and Examinations at the Securities Commission of the Bahamas. Good morning. Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good
I
morning.
hate to correct this early.
You're going to correct that first.
No, the first name is fine, but I'm no longer the financial controller. I am the general manager at OR Services, which is still a Focal Holdings company. I corrected it on the thing, but anyway, it is what it is.
That simply means he's the boss. That's all that means. But listen, I know this man a long time, and he's been distinguished. Listen, welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're doing this thing all month long, Black History Month. We're talking about Bethune-Cookman this morning.
Yes.
We know the name. We hear it all the time. It's associated with
wild.
exactly it's excitement. But let's talk about it. What makes Bethune-Cookman University such a great institution? Let's start with you.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll start with the black historical colleges altogether.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the thing. A lot of people think that going to a black institution makes you get lesser of an education, but that's entirely false.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, well, I hate to say this. Again, I have to apologize on the black, but sometimes it's like a self-hate. Black is not bad.
No.
But we tend to give that kind of feed for ourselves. But black institutions actually help you to learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
When you go to these other universities, I'm not doubting the other universities because it is what it is, but I'm promoting the black universities. And when you go there, you learn more about yourself, a little bit more about your history, the culture, and things that you don't get taught locally. And that's why I promote that you are allowed to flourish amongst your own. So, that's why I would really promote a black college as opposed to something else.
And Bethune-Cookman, obviously there are a lot of them. A lot of just, amazing universities and colleges with the black history, but Bethune-Cookman is right next door.
That's right.
So we're familiar with that name.
Absolutely.
How did you get to Bethune?
Actually, I got to Bethune because so many of my family members there went there.
Okay, so that's a family thing. Yeah.
Yes, my
Okay.
aunt, I guess historically when they did pageants here, and you won pageants or became anything, you got scholarships to go off. And so that's how my aunt got there. And I had another aunt who worked there. She was a professor there. But Bethune was such a nice, small environment. And so what it did allow us to flourish. And even though it was a historically black college and university, it really promoted diversity.
Yeah.
And so that was good for me too, because you got there, you in the division of business, we had lecturers from all backgrounds. And really, it taught us a lot. We were in a lot of associations, and it really, really allowed us all to flourish. And it really is a family environment.
So you did business there?
Yes, I did.
You did business?
Accounting, yes. We both did
Same
accounting.
time?
Yeah, no, sort of.
Sort of.
We
yeah.
were there at the same
Same
time.
time.
We won't
Exactly.
clarify which one is older. But I'm after point. I mean, got to stay on the safe side. But
What gave it away?
what
Sorry.
was your experience like?
Well, as far as going into Bethune,
Yeah.
my family, well, my immediate family, I didn't have the long, rich history of
Right.
educated.
Were you the first one?
I wasn't. I was the first one to go to COB.
Okay.
But my brother, who came after me, Shogun, you know Shogun,
Yeah.
he got a full scholarship to go to Bethune.
Okay. Okay.
And so he was already there. I was at COB. On another scholarship, actually. On a J scholarship.
There you go.
Yeah, you go. Just promoting things. Yeah. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So, I came after him. He went to Bethune first. He was already there. In fact, I'll be honest with everybody on the TV, that was not my first choice, going to Bethune. But once I got the opportunity to go and I went there and I settled in, I'm telling you, it was one of the best experiences you could ever have.
No doubt about it. Who, I mean, you say your brother went, of course you had your family members. Anybody, any other notable alumni that you can recall who also went to Bethune from?
Well, Ricardo's all up in the...
I think we know him.
He really still promotes Bethune.
No doubt
a lot,
about it.
you know,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
alumni
That's
That's where it started,
association.
you know, a lot of things for him,
Yeah.
especially friends with students.
Mr. Bethune, Mr. 858, Mr.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But when you talk about the Alpha community or the AKA community, I imagine it's pretty strong also there at Bethune.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Both of my aunts as well, AKAs.
So you were quite familiar with it even before you went there?
Before I went there, and it promoted what the sorority was about with service, because even as a child, going there and seeing my aunt and doing service, so it really was wonderful, and it continued all the things that that sororities and fraternities are about altogether.
And that's another misnomer about fraternities and sororities as well. That the fear that, oh, if you have to do this, you have to do that, or...
Oh, you mean at the beginning, yeah.
Well, yeah, but my point is, you know, it actually helps you become more in tune with who you are. It takes you to another level when you are able to join and become a force with others who are like-minded. And that's what becoming, you know, a fraternal brother or a sorority sister is all about. And I think doing that on a small campus, in a small community, you become a power.
Exactly.
You become like a power broker of sorts, and allows you to kind of burst out of your shell a bit.
Strengthen numbers and the support. I mean, I always love it. I mean, Star, of course, is, you know,
Thank you.
promoting every single day. You know, so I love the camaraderie, even though I never participating in it. I love the brotherhood, the sisterhood. I think she told me I can't say certain. But anyway, I just love it. It's just so powerful when you begin to put such, you know, really amazing people together for a good purpose.
Absolutely.
For a good purpose. One final question. I mean, what would you say out there to students about to graduate and looking for a place to go?
I think, again, every school is based on your personality. But what I would stress about Bethune is that it takes whoever you are and it magnifies it. It allows you to be who you are, and diversity is so great there. You know, and that is very, very important. And it allows you, even when I left there and I went off to another university to do my master's degree, and that wasn't a black university, I still was able to fit in. I felt I had the best education, and it promoted that. Yeah.
Well, I think my brother will kill me if I don't use this opportunity to promote the college job fair. That's going to be held at Bahamas, May 14th and 15th, March March 14th to the 15th.
And go
Now,
to Eventbrite.
now you remember? Okay,
Eventbrite.
yeah.
They can go online.
Yes, they can go online, actually register. They actually want them to register for this. But as far as any type of advice I'd give to students, I would say education is not something that's only for certain individuals or certain colleges. You can go to colleges not as big, not as
Whatever the word.
culturally diverse,
Yeah.
and still do well.
Yeah, no doubt.
When I went away, it didn't matter that I whatever the color was. I had a CPA when I came out.
Yeah.
I took the exam, got certified.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all they ask.
Right.
That's all that matters.
So just take those first steps, make it happen. Do
Yes, sir.
research, all that stuff. Listen, thank you so much, Shadow. Leslie, listen, good seeing you. I mean, great ambassadors for the film Cookman and, of course, for your respective fraternities.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And today it's Pink Goes Red for Heart Healthy Month. So
All
we
right,
just
there you
want
go.
to promote that.
Pink goes red.
You are watching Bahamas at Sunrise, and we'll be right back.
Carter G. Woodson, considered a pioneer in the study of African American history, is given much of the credit for Black History Month. The son of former slaves, Woodson spent his childhood working in coal mines and quarries. At 19, having taught himself English fundamentals and arithmetic, Woodson entered high school where he completed a 4-year curriculum in 2 years. After graduating from Berea College in 1903, he went on to earn his master's degree in history from the University of Chicago and later earned a doctorate from Harvard. Disturbed that history textbooks largely ignored America's Black population, Woodson took on the challenge of writing Black Americans into the nation's history. To do this, he established the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. He also founded the group's widely respected publication, the Journal of Negro History. In 1926, Woodson developed Negro History Week. He believed the achievements of the Negro properly set forth will crown him as a factor in early human progress and a maker of modern civilization. In 1976, Negro History Week expanded into Black History Month. Woodson chose the second week of February for his celebration because it marks the birthdays of 2 men who greatly influenced the Black American population: Frederick Douglass, who escaped slavery and became an abolitionist and civil rights leader, and President Abraham Lincoln, who signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which abolished slavery in America's Confederate States. He was also a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Business in the Box is your solution for business from Cable Bahamas. It's an internet, voice, mobile, and advertising solution all in one place. Get reliable internet, free domestic call, and a live corporate package, and free TV ad placement, all starting with packages as low as $164 a month. You can save over $3,000 a year. Just call 601-8911. That's 601-8911. And ask for Business in the Box from Cable Bahamas Business Solutions. Terms and conditions apply.
Good afternoon. First response. How can I help you?
I've been in an accident on West Bay Street. Can you send someone to help?
Yes, ma'am. A first response team will be there in 15 minutes. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but a bit upset.
We're glad you're not hurt. Please, try to relax. Our team will take care of everything as soon as they arrive.
First Response provides immediate on-site service and support from the scene of an accident through the claims and repair process. And it's free to all Bahamas First insured drivers in New Providence every day for any type of accident. If you drive and want First Response on your side, call 321st or visit bahamasfirst.com for the name of an authorized Bahamas First agent. First Response can't prevent an accident from happening,
But it can certainly ease your mind when it happens.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. I am so excited about this segment. The 4th Annual Life Management Leadership Retreat is being held April 16th through 18th in Dallas, Texas, under the theme Becoming, and it's going to hosts a delegation of children's ministry and youth leaders in Dallas to be equipped, empowered, refueled, and refreshed. Here to tell us more are Kathleen Hassan, of course, who is one of the retreat speakers, one of the many retreat speakers, and Ricardo Miller, who is the retreat host. You are known for this stuff. Good morning to Bahamas at Sunrise, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning to Bahamas at Sunrise. So we're going to dive right in because there's so much to cover. Mr. Miller, Ricardo, you've made a shift from frontline children ministry, and now you're into developing and training leaders. Tell us more.
You know, thank you. For years, most people have known me for being the children's ministry guy.
Right.
24 years of that,
What?
to be exact. But now we've moved from just children's ministry to now children, youth, young adults, next generation. And so the life management retreat is centered around those who have a passion to reach the next generation, wanting to learn the strategies and principles for winning while maximizing their personal lives at the highest level. And so I'm feeling really good because I believe I have 24 years ahead of me now.
Right.
Actually having shifted from one platform now into a somewhat of a bigger space, helping more people. It feels great.
Well, you look 27, so you're doing
Come
good.
on now.
So, okay, so in Dallas, Texas, and we're talking about life management, I guess you are one of the speakers. Tell us about the topics or what people can expect from a speaker such as yourself.
Well, my topic specifically is about becoming a game changer. Now, that topic means that we have to know what, firstly, the game is.
Wow.
What game we are in now, and how we're going to change and why we're going to change, so we'll know when we get there.
That's the talk.
That we have accomplished that change. Because a lot of persons want to. They want to exceed, they want to excel, they want to achieve. But they have difficulty finding the groundwork.
Right.
Where do I go? How do I get there? Because you can't always look at someone and emulate what they do because you don't know how they got there. You don't know that journey.
Right.
And so becoming a game changer, and in fact the topic, as you said, of the whole seminar is going to be becoming something, becoming a brand, becoming a generational changer. All of these topics are going to be discussed, and we have question and answers, we have workshops with it. But becoming, who do you want to become?
You're pulling me in. I'm intrigued. So tell us a little bit more. What stands out the most to you about putting on this conference? I know it's the fourth, but what makes this one different?
I think it's very important for people to understand. We took it to Dallas, Texas as a meeting to allow individuals who are here in the Bahamas, has a passion for the next generation, but they feel like there's something missing. In other words, I have a love for young people, but I am not winning at the level that I believe I've been designed to win in this particular space. We say life management retreat, Dallas, Texas, a 3-day training with more than a dozen topics, helping to extract the principles in this particular area in the lives of those who are called to reach young people. So if you want to win, if you want to survive and thrive and really prosper in life from all facets, this is the goal of this particular retreat.
So what's the age of people who can go? I know you say youth leaders, youth ministry, but you were talking about being a game changer. I want to go. So who can go? Who's it for? What's the age range? And I know a big Bahamian delegation is going too.
Yeah, we have a large Bahamian delegation. The key is it's all age. I mean, any adult that has a commitment to wanting to learn the principles of living life effectively. One of our slogans this year is creating a life we don't need a vacation from. We want to figure out how to make life work. And so that's for everyone. You know, there are young people who would have just started working with young people. And then there are also those who have been doing it for a while. We're going to give them exposure to other progressive programs in the Dallas area so they can come back to the Bahamas having been exposed to other national programs there in the United States, coming back home to implement those principles.
And I like what you say, progressive programs, because even if you've been doing something for a while, sometimes you get stuck.
Exactly.
You know, and you just need that refresher, or you need to be recharged, refueled, like you
and
said.
revitalized.
And so Dallas, Texas, that's where you're based.
Yep.
Yes, and you got all the big timers, everybody coming to your big time situation.
Everybody's coming to Dallas, and
Yes.
I'm so grateful because, Ms. Kathleen, you've been to Dallas before. We've toured some of the major ministries there, the Potter's House with the Bishop
Right.
T.D. Jakes, the Dr. Tony Evans facility. We have leaders from those other entities within the city coming. So this is the conference retreat training setting for someone who needs a break, who has a passion for the next generation and want to be exposed of what's coming and what's now to connect best.
And listen, I just have to put this in a little bit because people can register, so we want to know how they can register and get more info. They need to get there because this is going to be a good opportunity to mix and mingle also.
Come on, yeah.
And Dallas is a beautiful city.
It is. It is. You can go to my website, ricardomiller.com, and all of the social media links. Effective Living with Ricardo Miller is the spot on all social media platforms.
Ricardo Miller Living.
Yeah, Effective Living.
Effective Living.
Effective Living.
RicardoMiller.com.
And ricardomiller.com.
And this is about becoming.
It's about becoming.
The retreat in Dallas, April 16th through 18th.
Yes.
Lady Kathleen will be there.
Yes, absolutely. I've already paid all my fees.
I am excited about this. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back after this.
One thing, two things. Good thing, all things. Things that are small, things that are grand, things that fit just right in the palm of your hand. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can find it at Fox Hill Nursery.
We get up early every morning to offer safe and dependable service. Where quality service is paramount. An excellent travel experience is priority. Connecting the islands of the Bahamas to the world. Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, we loved him. We now mourn him. We celebrate him, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. With the Mamba mentality, Kobe Bryant. Our Carrie Albury went to the streets to learn more and get some feedback from those who admired him.
On January 26, 2020, heartbreaking news shocked the world as word came around that Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna Bryant, and 7 other persons lost their lives in a helicopter crash. Bahamas at Sunrise got reactions from people about that dreadful day.
I got the news from my son actually because he's a big basketball fan, and he texted me say Kobe died. And you instantly go on the internet and check it out because a lot of times it was like fake news trying to get confirmation, and then after a while you see okay, it's true.
I saw in my family chat where they had announced that Kobe was involved in a helicopter crash. I really didn't believe it because I said maybe I'm saying something wrong. It wasn't until I got upstairs in the office and I went online and I said, oh my God.
And I started to watch the television stations, all the different news networks was bringing up different stories on it. And then later on that afternoon, the reality hit in that it was actually the truth.
And I came downstairs and my son-in-law said, did you hear the news? I was like, what news? He said, about Kobe. What happened to Kobe? He said, Kobe died in a helicopter crash. I was like, what?
It was it was mind-blowing. It was like, wow, is this really, really happening right now?
My son told me, actually, and I literally said, boy, stop talking foolishness. And I went back to watching TV. And of course, I slipped through the channels and went to CNN, and they didn't say anything. Shortly after, they said there was a helicopter crash, but no details on who was on or whatever. And so I checked all the social media. Of course, TMZ had it on, and nobody else did. So I literally didn't believe it.
There was some debate as to whether Kobe Bryant was the greatest Laker.
I think from Magic's perspective, he said the right thing at the right time. But I think there were one or two who statistically were a cut above Kobe.
I could see the point that he's coming from, because the guy played like 20 years on one team, and what he accomplished through the years, I mean, he can make a good case for that. He can make a good case for that.
Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to disagree with him on that. I'll give that to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, you just can't compete with that, right? But Kobe probably was the most impactful. I mean, Magic was very impactful himself, right? But Kobe had a big, huge impact on the Lakers, yes.
What was your favorite Kobe Bryant memory?
So when he pretty much took the mantle from Jordan, and you say, okay, this is the man, a new sheriff in town here, and his name is Kobe Bryant.
There are so many of them. But the one that really stands out in my mind even to this day, I can't remember who the competition was, but Kobe was a rookie. And going down the stretch in the season, we were fighting for a chance at the playoff. And with seconds left in the game, they gave this 17, 18-year-old rookie the ball. And I would never forget that.
The best Kobe, to me, is the Kobe was wearing number 24.
My favorite Kobe memory was like when Kobe first came in the league. I met Kobe in an all-star game, right? And, he was rapping and all that stuff back then. I'm in the film and all that stuff. And I want to do the movie Cornbread Earl and Me. So I was like, Kobe, man, I get this movie. I want you to be in it, Cornbread Earl and Me. So he gave me his telephone number, called me, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? To be in the movie. Called him about a week or two later, his numbers changed, and I never got in contact with him. Got a couple of photos, but that's my best Kobe memory.
Has to be the 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors. I watched the game from start to finish. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. And I actually wanted him to get 100 points because, the record is 100 points to Will Chamberlain. But no question, that game. And he's had so many other tremendous moments. But the 81-point game stands out for sure.
Should the NBA honor Kobe Bryant?
Well, I think they should do something to honor his legacy. I think they have been doing stuff, which is awesome. Now, there has been some talk about maybe changing the logo. And I think that's an interesting discussion. I can see why people would want that to happen, but I think there's so many other variables involved in it as well. The fact that Jerry West is on there now, and he was really the first ambassador per se because of his behavior on and off the court. So I think that would be the highest compliment, absolutely, if they do that.
You can't be the logo as long as Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT. How you get the logo over Jordan? Not only that, if you was to look at the silhouette of a Jordan silhouette versus a Kobe silhouette, come on, man. Air Jordan silhouette look better than everybody else would.
I guess so. They should. They should honor them in their own special way. Some of the highlights I've seen, they've been doing great so far on the ones in LA and all over the league.
The impact of his death globally, you're seeing what impact he had on people, right? His work ethic, I mean, second to none. His competitiveness, maybe only second to Jordan. But, work effort, when you see and you hear and you watch the videos even before his death, you would watch videos of Kobe working out, you'll be like, this guy is insane. You talk to Buddy Hield, Buddy has worked out with Kobe, and he talks about the guy is a machine, so it just, the impact that has on people and kids all around is if you want something bad enough, you have to work for it, right? It's not going to come to you naturally. No matter, how much talent you may have, you still have to work on your craft in order to be the best.
And to know the value he was to the human race, you only need to listen to people like Magic and LeBron and Shaq, and these guys would have really testified significantly as to the kind of person Kobe was.
Where does Kobe Bryant rank among the greats?
In my view, he's in the top 5. very easily. He's in the top 5.
I think Kobe definitely in the top 5. You know, of course, Jordan is the GOAT. Everybody else could fight for second, third, and fourth, and fifth place.
I will rank him in the top 10.
Kobe, he'll be in the top 10 NBA players.
Me personally, I'd probably rank him probably number 2 or number 3 behind Jordan. I give Jordan number 1. Probably Kareem, between Kareem and Kobe, you know, number 2 and 3.
He ain't better than Jordan, that's number 1. But he under Jordan, then LeBron.
I would put Kobe top 5, actually.
My top 5 are Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has to be in there. And boy, there's a toss-up between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. So Kobe is probably number 6 then. I'm so sorry, right? But yeah, no, he's obviously one of the greatest players for sure. Definitely top 10. An amazing player, and more importantly, an amazing person after his playing career. So I think that's why the world has been mourning for so long, because of how he's evolved from a basketball player to so much more after his playing career.
Reporting for Bahamas at Sunrise, I'm Kari Albury.
You want to get out and play. You want to get outside. For everywhere you go, you're going to need something inside. Esso Gasolines clean your engine, improve combustion, and increases fuel efficiency, helping you along your way. Drive with confidence because you've got Esso fuel in your tank.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Welcome back to the show. Happy Good Friday to you. I am Philip Simon.
And I am Gandhi. It is still a Good Friday.
It's a
great
Good
Friday.
Friday,
but we're getting into that Easter Lenten season. It's coming. It's coming. Look at you. You're thinking about hot cross buns.
She's talking to G-Day Low.
Yeah, so I'm just, we're here at the halfway show.
Yeah.
And, you know, watching that piece about Kobe and hearing everybody and all the tributes and stuff, it really did take me back to the time with Dr. Miles Monroe and everybody. But you do think about life, and people think about being better, forgiving, and you see everybody being happy, right? Yeah. Those people, or those men especially, who have all girls, and now everyone is proud to be a girl dad. You know, you're a girl dad?
And a boy dad.
I'm a boy dad. Okay, okay.
Dad.
You're a dad. You're a good dad. But it's good to see what it's sparking and what people are talking about. And for some reason, I think that it's going to be permanent for a lot of people.
Well, you know, permanent, you know, anyway. I think what it does is it's just another reminder, albeit tragic, of the fragility of life. Right. And the fact that nothing's really promised, right? So, you know, while we are alive, we live.
Yeah.
You know, we live and we love one another, right? And, you know, sometimes it's hard, you know, but you know, God gives us an opportunity every new day to reset and to start over. And I think it's just, you know, it's one of those reminders that we have to cherish one another. And I was watching that clip, and I too was reminded of that 81 point game.
Wow. Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm going to write that down. While we are alive, we live and we love one another. When you speak about that 80-point game, I love this did you know fact.
Yeah.
It says Mamba mentality. Buddy Hield, who also has the number 24, and was talking about Kobe and his influence on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He became the second player in the last 20 seasons with a 20-point fourth quarter while shooting 100% from the field in a game. His team overcame a 25%
That was this
point
season.
deficit.
That wasn't too long ago. I think that was this season. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Godfrey. Yeah.
Yes. And so the other is Kobe Bryant. Yeah. This happened December 6th, 2002. So
anyway.
the Bahamians doing it.
The Bahamians are doing it, and we're doing it here as well on Bahamas at Sunrise. We've got more to come in the show. We have the winner.
Junior Junk Canoe.
Do we?
Junior Junk. We got some Junior Junk Canoe action coming up.
Right.
Don't. That's a spoiler
We got
alert.
a live
Don't
weekend
talk
calendar, and of course, we're going to be talking with DAIC and some authentically Bahamian products. Also, the True Festival is tomorrow as well. But all of these things, I just love my Bahamas.
Festival. Me too.
I love
it.
weekends.
And speaking about that, I really love this JA shirt. Do you still have these available?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I need some more.
We'll have one delivered to you.
I have the green one, and every time I go out in my shirt, people are like, "Where did you get this from? It's so awesome." I said, "It's JA."
Yeah. 677-2993, Junior Team Bombs. So Godfrey Burnside is going to give us our second look at weather at sunrise. Did I took your thunder away?
You need to approach it with the Mamba mentality, but I'll let you slide.
Yes, Godfrey Burnside.
Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Ellen White Mohammed. Yes, like a weather at sunrise. This morning we have a cool front that's over Central Florida that should move into the Grand Bahama area sometime by the afternoon and the province by the evening. But preceding that front, we have a line of showers and thunderstorms that will move into Grand Bahama or moving into Grand Bahama as I speak in Bimini, over Abaco by late morning. And there will be some showers and thunderstorms, some that could be heavy, although thunderstorms will at that times during the morning hours. Some of those showers, if it doesn't dissipate, will move into our area sometime by early afternoon. Then we have a special marine warning out to all small craft operators to remain in or near port over the next 12 hours because of hazardous sea conditions, because we do have our gale force warning out for those winds gusting to gale force over the next several hours ahead of that front. And we're also asking you swimmers to stay out of the water because the high risk of recurrence over the next 12 to 18 hours. In your marine forecast, those winds at first 20 southwest to west at 20 to 25 knots, seas 7 to 10 feet, gusting to gale force over Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini, the Berry Islands, and the adjacent keys. But 15 to 20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet over the remainder of the northwest Bahamas. But those winds will be shifting west to northwest at 15 to 20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet after that front passes. South to southwest at 15 knots, 3 to 5 feet over the central and southeastern islands. On Saturday, those winds northeast to east at 15 knots, 3 to 5 feet over the northwest Bahamas, easterly at 10 to 15 knots, 3 to 4 feet over the central and southeastern islands. Then on Saturday, on Sunday, northeast at 15 to 20 knots, seas 4 to 7 feet northwest Bahamas, northeast to east at 15 to 20 knots, seas 4 to 7 feet over the southeastern islands. Your tides. Currently have a high tide at 5:59 this morning. Your next low tide will be 29 minutes past midday. High gain this evening at 6:16. Sunset 5:59 this evening. Rises on 6:50. UV index 7. Your water temperature 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And your moon phase now moving towards the full moon. As we go to the weekend, we expect some showers and thunderstorms today through tomorrow morning. Moving into central Bahamas, those showers and thunderstorms improving by late Saturday into Sunday with some windy conditions, and we have those temperatures at daytime after final passage in the mid to upper 70s daytime and the lower 60s to mid 60s at nighttime. That puts you up on your final good weather sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Gandhi.
Thanks, Godfrey. And thank you, Bahamas at Sunrise, for giving me all the super cool interviews today. So the 32nd Annual Soul Petroleum Junior Junk Canoe Parade featured 21 schools participating in several categories. And we've got the winners in so many of the divisions. We have the preschool division, the Big Apple Academy, just identify yourself, the primary division, First Step Academy, and the all-age school division, Liperkey International School, here with us this morning, as well as the coordinator for Junior Junk Canoe, the Henry Higgins. And we're just happy to be here. That was my introduction. Now I can slide. That's all right. Okay. First of all, welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Morning.
What a time on Bay with the Junior Junk Canoe. Congratulations to all of you. So tell me, let's start with you, Mr. Higgins. What were some of the themes you saw on Bay, and what was the competition like?
Well, the themes were all, most of the themes were based on our overall theme, which was highlights of Bahamian history. So what you saw that the groups presented their historic themes in the way they felt it would present it best. The competition was really, really stiff, and I was just thankful I wasn't a judge, just a coordinator. But I really want to say kudos to the schools because they created an atmosphere that really brought about the greatest show on earth.
Right. I love that. And I want to, I guess we could start here at Big Apple, since you won last year as well. Tell us how the students get involved and what makes your school so strong.
Well, the kids, they, at that age in the preschool division, they hardly know what junk canoe is. When you introduce them to it, they go crazy about it.
So what age is that?
That's like between 3 and 4 years old.
Right,
Yeah.
and so they go crazy.
yeah, they
But
love
how do they participate?
Well, we have our practice sessions at school, and then we show them what to do, how to beat the drums, how to shake the cowbells, and how to do the choreography, and they get it.
Catch on really quickly. That's amazing. First step, one for best music. Blackbirds, blackbirds. What is your junk canoe music crew like?
They're very involved, and seeing that we came second last year, and we came second in music, we wanted to do something different. I think the beat that they did on Bay Street were never heard before, because that's something that we brought together and tried to make a beat, because in the primary section we don't really have the horn blowers and the trombones and stuff like that. We just get the drums, the cowbells, and so forth. So we did a little something different.
Some next level
yeah,
stuff.
some next level. Hopefully you'll see it in Big Junk Canoe.
Right. Well, you know, we got a lot of things going on in junk canoe, so you never know what you might see. Now, Lakefield College School. First of all, I must say that it was so good to see the diversity and the participation, just everyone out on Bay. What do they enjoy most, your students, about Junior Junk Canoe?
So for us at Liperkey International, we just love taking part in Bahamian culture. So, you know, this is not the first time we participated. We won the parade in our category twice before, and so we were happy to repeat that again this year. And we just love the fact that it brings the entire community together. From parents, grandparents, everybody's there feasting for months on end.
The parents were very involved.
Yes, and
That's
so,
what
you know, we're very proud of our success.
That's amazing. So, Higgins, can you tell us about the high school competition and the Family Island participation?
Well, from the Family Islands, we had 2 schools in the high school division. Well, actually, we had 3 schools, one in the all-age school. Bimini was here for the first time. We also had South Andres, and of course, we had the champions, which was Preston Aubrey High School. They actually was outstanding in their costuming. South Andrews was very outstanding in their music. So first and second place went back to the Family Islands with Preston Auburn winning, and of course South Andrews coming second. And we've already gotten calls from other Family Islands. They're ready to come because they won their things.
Now, I want to talk tanks. I want to talk to this man who I know. He looks like he's my cousin. Now I see this logo, and we always see this logo because you are a faithful sponsor. That's Soul Petroleum, and I see this wonderful book that you have here. So tell us about it. SO 25 years.
Okay. This is the 32nd year that we've sponsored the Junior Junk Canoe Parade. And you know, with 32 years under our belt, I can call on a lot of different things, you know, rich history and collaboration with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, right? But the things that, you know, I could mention the fact that we've been out to the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. We've been on Cable Beach. We've been in Arawak Key, and we're now back to Bay Street, thankfully, right? I can talk about things that we've done in the past where we celebrated the 25th anniversary, the Silver Jubilee. One of our dedicated employees, Sonia Gibson, helped to bring this book to life, A History of Junior Junkanoo. This was called Once Upon a Time in Bahama Land.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And look at these images.
It featured artwork, the art competition that we've sponsored as well as a part of Junior Junkanoo. So this was a video, a DVD, which BIF, actually Bahamas International Film Festival, Leslie Vanderpool Wallace, she brought her film crews in, and she used high school students to make a movie about Junior Junkanoo.
I love this story, and you all are basically giving me goosebumps. And I want you to tell me quickly before we wrap up why. Why are you so invested in this?
Why we're so invested in this, I could give you the corporate spiel about youth development and all that, but what I was struck with when I participated in the parade this year is, there's so many things that divide Bahamians. And there's even some elements of Junkanoo that can divide us when we're talking about, who are we, right? But what I looked at when Life with Key won this year, I said, Junkanoo unites us as well, doesn't it? I mean,
when I saw the photos and stuff, I was impressed, and I saw the videos and everything, and some things went viral. I said, yes, this is it.
I mean, from Life at Key International School, the Big Apple, and the Family Islands. The Family Islands have come into Junkanoo, into Nassau, and just taken over.
So next year I want to do a tour, and hopefully Bahamas at Sunrise, we can go into the schools and we can see and kind of track this process. So I'm just going to go around. Everybody has like 3 seconds just to say something that you want to leave with the people.
Okay, well, I'll just say that, at Life at Key, we're very proud of our success in the parade again. We're very proud to be a part of Junkanoo. We're committed to the Bahamas, and so our students are going to be celebrating. We have something special coming up to really celebrate our success in the parade this year.
Awesome. All right. Next year you'll see the preschool instead of First Step Academy Primary School, because we're trying to take it over in both divisions. Wow. Wow. Whoa, fierce competition.
Come strong, because tree straight, come a little long.
I love that. And you?
Well, I want to say thank you to the nation for supporting our youth. I know that the parade next year is going to be bigger, it's going to be better, it's going to be awesome, because we're adding some other great things to make Junior Junkanoo the greatest show. And I never believe that we are the greatest show on earth.
Oh, this was such a lovely interview. Thank you all for being here and for taking the time. And we're now going to take a look at our live weekend calendar. There's so much going on, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Sunrise. This is your boy Sovereign with your live weekend calendar. First Friday's Valentine's Day edition. Friday, February 7th, Royal Blue Tavern, Bahama, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Admission, $15, which includes a drink, and you're entered to win a His/Her cologne and perfume set from John Bull. Proceeds to aid SAC Alumni Association projects. Rotary Club of Nassau Sunrise presents Neon Walk. Friday, February 7th, Fusion Superplex to Southwest Ridge and back, 6 p.m. Bahamas Masqueraders Legacy Costume Launch. Friday, February 7th, the Mars Camp, Fire Trail Road, 7 p.m. until. South includes chicken, pig feet, turkey, and sheep tongue. Saturday, February 8th, the Garden of Eden Plant Nursery, Stapleton Gardens, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Proceeds in aid of Brando Bryce a.k.a. Carlos medical expenses. Enigma Carnival Band presents Pandora's Box of Secrets Costume Launch. Saturday, February 8th, Mario's Bowling Concert Grounds, 8 p.m. Primetime Promotions, Playhouse Entertainment, and the Corporation presents Foreplay. Saturday, February 8th, Premier Crew, Bristol Grounds, Gladstone Road, doors open at 9 p.m. Euphoria Madness presents Mama Africa's brand launch for Bahamas Carnival. Sunday, February 9th, Waterloo, East Bay Street, 9 p.m. sharp. That's your live weekend calendar. Now, if you've ever been posted on the calendar, please don't hesitate to email kalbury@tclbahamas.com. Alive, believing best.
Welcome back to the show. The booth season is upon us. Can we start at the booth season? We're not talking Halloween. We're talking Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
BAIC is in the house. We have Debbie Strawn, the acting general manager of BAIC. Good to see you again. It's been a minute, but great to see you back.
Good to be here. Good to be
And
here.
we have, I didn't recognize her at first thing this morning, Monique Glinton, a good friend. Welcome back to the show. We're talking
Thank you so much.
Customs Creations 242. You've been doing this for a minute. It just seems getting better and better every single day. I won't even say every single year. Loving this product in front of us. But let's first talk about BAIC. I mean, it's the staple. I mean, it's been around forever. You've been at the forefront of everything that is authentically Bahamian, and it continues.
Yes, it does. And we right now just fine-tuning everything that we're going to be doing in New Providence and throughout the Bahamas when it comes to handicraft workshops in 2020. And I am so pleased that Ms. Clinton is one of those persons who worked with us last year. She is one of our students who took advantage of our various training sessions, and we were so pleased with the results. And when it came to our Bahama Arts Festival in 2019, she was one of those persons who ran away with the best food.
I didn't even have to
You
be
know,
there to
I find her
I
to
can
be,
see all of that right now.
she's a hard worker. She's excited about all things Bahamian, and that is what we like to see at BAIC, because, you know, we're about promoting entrepreneurs. We're about Bahamian, all things Bahamian, and we're happy to have her come out this morning and display some of the stuff that the man, the woman can purchase.
Loving it all. I mean, this is one of those things. Besides youth development, when we start talking about the Bahamas, I mean, it's who we are. I mean, true Bahamian things. Monique, this spread here is amazing. I like this one though. I like this one. I mean, you got a man box there. You know, people say I really do nothing but change and dye and all the rest of that stuff, and you know. But listen, I could take this with me home, right? Today. What you got? Talk about.
Well, let's start with the man box. This is the product that actually started my business.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. 5 years ago.
Okay.
I built the box. I was looking for a unique gift for my husband for Valentine's Day, and I thought, you know, I'd taken a carpentry class at BTVI.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what, I wanted to do something different. I know what I want to give him, but I don't want to put it in a basket.
Right.
Because baskets are for women.
That's so unique.
So I said, what would a man, the male version of a gift basket look like for a man? So came up with the man box. I put his gifts inside. It's nail shut. And the bow and the ribbon that's typically on a gift basket is replaced with twine and a pry bar, which he has to use to open his box. There you go. So it's a unique gift item. It definitely.
What's on?
Well, this is someone else's box, so it's
you can
personalized.
personalize.
Definitely personalized,
Very
customized.
good.
Well, our business is custom creation, so everything is customizable. So, you know, I started with that, and then people love the product, started asking, well, do you have anything else that you can add to it? You know, and what I find is Bahamians love to support Bahamians, and they love handmade. So I started then, took a soap making class and started to do candles. My soaps are unique in that they have all local ingredients. Like, these are our best sellers. These are made with bear.
With what?
Beer.
Oh my goodness.
Intoxicate your skin. So this.
Be drinking the bathwater.
This beer is actually good for your skin. And then we have over here we have coconut milk soap, and these are made with local coconuts, dried coconuts that I squeeze, get the coconut milk out of. So they're all local ingredients. Then we have the candles. I have 2 lines of candles, but this one focuses on the Bahamas because I believe we have so much as in a country that we need to expose. And so every island has their own candle. They're packaged with the archipelago. This is actually says Bahamas. This is a phonetic spelling of Bahamas.
Yeah.
And when you purchase a candle, it's packaged like that, and then you get a little write-up on the island. Because there's so much, like I said, that we don't know, you know.
And then, like Debbie said, I took advantage of the straw making class, and these are the creations that I have. This is one of my first bags that I made. We have some awesome teachers here in the Bahamas.
Yes, we do.
And you know,
shout out.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We have a unique product in our bags because this bag, if you Google straw bags, there's nowhere else in the world that they make straw bags the way that we do. Nowhere else. This top is made, you have three people involved in this bag. You have the person that goes into the field to get the tops, the pine yard. Then they will give it to the person who will plait them intricately, and then I will purchase it from her to make this bag. So 3 families benefited from this Bahamian bag.
Nice.
You know, so I mean, we have so much. This is my version of the shopping bag, so it has the straw inset with fabric. It's lined with waterproof lining, so it's perfect for the beach.
And it's easy to carry.
It's easy to carry.
Yeah.
Different colors, I would imagine.
Yes, different colors, different fabrics, different styles. So, you know, it's something that, and it's sturdy.
Yeah.
But there again, it has our Bahamian plait.
Yeah.
Love it. I mean, this is what it's all about, right?
Definitely. And it does my heart good because I firmly believe in buying Bahamian. I believe in assisting in entrepreneurship development because I see it as a means of decreasing unemployment in the country.
Definitely.
You know, so
I mean, and you can operate within your gift, within your talent. And then, of course, what I really loved about what you've been saying this morning is the availability to continued self-development. I mean, because again, you could have stuck within, you know, that particular line, but I mean, it's a little bit of everything, from candles to soaps to bags to boxes, anything else.
Well, I'm waiting for them to bring her
training for BAIC.
Yeah.
And we're rolling our training programs out. I said as we speak. And, you know, BAIC, this is what we are all about.
So you just have to contact BAIC.
Yes, contact Ms. Pam DeVoe at BAIC, and we'll get you going. If you can't reach her, somebody at the corporation will be able to assist you. So at BAIC, we're proud about Bahamians developing entrepreneurs.
All right, Monique, again, Customs Creations 242, what's the rest of it?
Custom Creations 242, handmade for you when ordinary just won't do.
There you go.
Love it. How can people reach you? I mean, I'm sure somebody's interested
I'm on Facebook at Custom Creations 242, Instagram, or they can give me a call at 477-2509.
Love it. And she looked right into the camera and she said that too.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Debbie Strong, Acting General Manager, BAIC. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. Thank you for sticking with us. We'll be right back.
This is Eddie, and Eddie's the change counter. This is Sean. Sean doesn't have to count change because when Sean purchases a plan with Alive, it's VAT inclusive. Keep things simple, just like Alive's all-new VAT-inclusive prepaid plans with more talk, more text, and even more data. So don't be an Eddie. Freedom simplified. Alive. Believe in best.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Bahamas at Sunrise. Star Getwell, Song Gandhi, so great to have you.
Thank you, and there's a rebroadcast this Saturday, so they can tune in. And you already told Brenda happy birthday.
We did. We sang everything. We did all of that wonderful stuff for Brenda.
For Brenda.
Listen,
Thank you,
guys,
Tucker. Thank you, Chels.
Oh, boy, Gandhi, the one and only. You guys have a wonderful and safe weekend. We're going to see you right here on Monday.